Here is how to make the burning text effect in Kdenlive. Turns out in my previous video, I misunderstood what Yosef Abro was asking, and instead of setting fire to your text, he simply wanted to do the burning text effect. Something similar to what you would see on the Flick Edit YouTube channel, burning text effect in Premiere Pro, but we'll be doing it in Kdenlive. So jumping right into it, on my timeline here, I have all of the assets needed to create this effect. The only thing is, before we get started, I would say that once you're done creating this, to simply grab everything, maybe the sound design as well. That depends on your timeline and your workflow. But to create a sequence out of all of this, so you would right click and you would simply go to, where is it? Create sequence from selection. That way you have a single clip on the timeline that has your burning text effect. So let's break this down. The elements that I'll be using are this Ember stock footage that I got from Pixels. I got two of them, but this one is a little bit too strong and doesn't really fit the mood. The next thing to do is to have our text. So I have the word burning here, just like in the Flick Edit video. And I made a duplicate of it, which is the orange color burning text. So over on the timeline here, let's go ahead and start this up. I'll move out the composition strips. So at the bottom here, I have the orange color, and at the top, I have the white text. Next, you would click at the bottom left corner of your text clip to add a composition strip. Just make sure it fits the entire length of the text clip. We're going to leave it on wipe, but we'll change the wipe method from none to clouds. There's clouds right here, but I'm actually using a custom one. So if you click on this download button over here, this little down pointing arrow, if you don't see it, just expand the panel so you have enough space. And we get this little floating window, and in here you can download additional mats for your transitions. So there are quite a few options to pick from. And all I did was grab the wipe effect, the cloud one over here, which is, I think, the same as the one that's already installed by default. But this is to show you that you can create custom mats for Kdenlive. They just have to be in the right format, so the right extension. But what these are just black and white images that Kdenlive uses for the wipes. So instead of having the central dark area, so the darker areas in the center and then the lighters around, you could have patches of dark areas more distributed. That way the transition would look more like the burning effect versus what the cloud is going to give us. But just to let you know that you can make your own mats basically. So I downloaded that one and it's now in the list. I'll grab that one. It's basically the same as the cloud. So now we get the burning effect, except that it transitioned into the shot. So I'm going to revert it. Let's see. Okay, so it goes the opposite direction and invert it. So now it wipes away the white text and leaves the orange text underneath. So for the orange text, we'll click in the bottom left corner again, and we'll expand the composition strip to make sure it matches the entire length. Now, another thing you might notice before we continue is that the orange text here is longer than the white text. And this is because we want to have an offset between the two transitions, the two wipes. If they're the exact same length, then the wipes will be synchronized and there won't be that offset. We'll look at it in just a moment. So I'll grab the composition strip over here and I'll change the method to cloud as well. And now let's go ahead and check those two checkboxes over here. And already we're getting the effect. And this is because the orange text is longer than the white text. It's only by a few frames. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see, let's zoom in here. 10. Okay, so it's 10 frames longer, basically. Visible frames, but 11 frames, I guess, if you were to count how many frames to extend it to. Okay, and the next thing I did to make it more visible in the beginning is on the composition strip of the orange text, I gave it a little bit of soften, so you could go for a value of 2 or maybe a value of 4, all depending. And now you see that the orange disappears after the white text. Okay, the next thing I added is the embers. So for the embers over here, this is a vertical strip, so I added a transform to it. Let's disable the other effects for now. Okay, so I added a transform to it and I rotated it by 90 degrees so that it would lay horizontally. Then I scaled it, so I used, let's see here, which one was it? adjust to original size so that it would fit the canvas. And this is because it's already 1080 by 1920, but vertical instead of 1920 by 1080. Anyhow, so I place the embers, then I use a Luma key to remove the black background because the Luma key turns anything that's black transparent. You can play around with the threshold and the values here if you want to refine the transparency depending on the clip that you're working with. Then I added an alpha shape, and the alpha shape is set to ellipse. So if I were to disable just the Luma key, you could see here how we have this ellipse over here, more like an oval at this point. But essentially all I did was scale it down very small on the very first frames, so it's very tiny, and then scale it up later on around this point when our text is just about done burning. And I set the interpolation to cubic out so that it would open up fast and then slow down by the end. And it has soft edges so that the embers don't just cut out very sharply. You can control the soft edges with the transition width over here. All right. Oh, and also the operation is set to minimum. By default, it will be right on clear, so just set it to minimum. We have the Luma key. And lastly, I added a fade out so that we don't get a rough cut of the embers if there's anything left, so it simply fades out of the scene. And that's essentially it. So I have a Ko-fi link down in the description for those of you who like to support the channel. You can click on this playlist here to learn more about Kdenlive. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.